No more nightmare interviews. How can you have a dream interview? Let's see. Bring your cell phone, but don't use it. And make sure you do not have it go off during the interview. No, oops, I thought I shut it off. That's a dime a dozen. So many people say that during an interview. You want to make yourself stand out in a good way. Do bring a magazine or a book while you are in the waiting room, waiting to be called in for the interview. Show that you read. Remember, the interview begins before you actually walk into the interview room. Bring a folder. Put your resume in a folder. It does not matter if you know that the boss already has your resume. Bring a hard copy along. And put your resume in a nice looking simple folder. Just a very simple one. Or if you want something a little bit fancier, bring something along like this. Something that this zips and unzips, that's fine. It already has a pen in it. You must bring along your own pen, pencil, pad. Bring your own paper along. It does not matter if on the interview table you see a bowl of pens and pencils. It doesn't matter if you see a bunch of pads there for you to use. Show that you came prepared. Of course, if you show up late, show up early. Show up 10, 15 minutes early. Sit in the waiting room. You might even hear something. You might learn something. When I went to an interview for myself many, many years ago, I came early. The woman who had just finished interviewing came out. She sat for a second to catch her breath, and she told me how she giggled and giggled throughout her interview. So I was able to say to myself, okay, that's one thing I will make sure not to do. You never know when you're going to learn something. It doesn't matter if the person who is interviewing you brings up, oh, after this I need to go pick up my child. I need to do this for my spouse. Do not bring up anything personal. You are expected to ask questions. More than likely, you will be asked, do you have any questions? Do not say, no, I don't have any right now. Bring some questions. Bring them along with you and have them written down. If you're asked, do you have questions? Say, yes, I do have a couple of questions, please. And then it's fine to read the questions. Show that you did research. Show that you are interested in this particular position. Remember at all times, you are going to get a job because you want a job. Remember, the company does not exist for you. The company is not there to help you. The company only wants to know how can you help the company. What questions should you ask? Do research. Talk to people who are familiar with the company. Read in a magazine, newspaper. Look online. Get information about the company so you can come up with some interesting, intelligent questions to ask. When the boss says to you, so do you have any questions? Ask, what is your goal? What's the goal for the next 6 months or next 5 years? In what specific area are you trying to improve the business? How do you think I could help? Where can I fit in? What can I do to help you? Should you bring up money? How much money you can make? How much you can make in the future? No, 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 this is not the time. The questions you are to ask are, how can I help your company? What can I do? If you read about something that's very interesting about the company that's not included here, that's fine. Hey, how is it that last year in December you guys made $1 million? What was special that you did? That's fine. It shows that you did research, that you know about the company. Okay, here's your assignment. Some of these companies are real. Some are made up. Pick one company and come up with 3 questions that would be good to ask at an interview. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.